Hello and welcome to day 8.3 of my Armored Core 3 playthrough. We have just defeated Ice Worm, so now we have Watchpoint Alpha to dive into. I am assuming this is going to proceed much the same as usual. But let's see.
Here's the job, 621. You'll be going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha. I managed to talk Arquebus into letting us lead their survey. They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary. Balaam has already barged in, taking several red guns and MT squads. Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower. You'll start by descending through Depth 1, a vertical chamber sector. It's likely you'll meet resistance from autonomous defenses left by the PCA. The worst of them is lurking at the bottom, Nepenthes, an energy weapon platform. Heard on the grapevine that it already turned half of Balaam's forces to ash. Don't want to end up like Balaam after all. Tread carefully.
So there's no changes in this mission between last time, or first time and second time. Let's go back to ordinary PPU. I think I'm going to take this mech just because we need the additional range. Short range weapons isn't going to do much good. Let's see. Do I want to keep these two weapons on it, or do I want to swap them out for something? If we have the load, I might swap out the pistol for something a little bit longer range. A little plasma rifle. That's the coal laser, that's too much. Multi-energy laser is also too much. Maybe just swap it out for a laser rifle? Probably do the trick. I just want something that has a bit more optimal range or effective range on it. And we'll keep the sword because I know we're going to get into a melee engagement. Or a close range engagement. What's our current total load? We're only 64,000. We don't need upward thruster heading down. Okay, we'll keep this. Let's just make sure this makes sense. Medium range, yes. Okay.
Watchpoint Alpha. My brothers and sisters. They're deep inside.
I'm not going to bum rush all the way down to the bottom. I did consider the idea of grabbing some sort of shield, actual shield, and then just seeing if I could just drop straight to the bottom.
621, you ready?
But we'll do this a little bit more like how it's intending us to do it.
You'll be going down deep, and there's no guarantee you'll come back. Still, you're the only one who can do this. I'm counting on you to reach the coral.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
Commence mission. Access the elevator and take it down.
I believe last time I just jumped clean off, but this does get us down safely for a little way.
Intruder detected. Threat level unknown. Defense phase 1.0. Commencing termination.
The defense system is activated. It's got eyes on you. Fight back.
The elevator's locked out.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go, Raven.
Okay. I forgot that that was a problem with this particular
Watch out. Below you.
weapon.
That's Nepenthes. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
This particular laser doesn't fire particularly fast. Or rather, overheats quickly.
Wait, the partition's moving.
I'm picking up enemy signals nearby.
Containing intruder. Commencing termination. Assigning intruder threat level. Threat level 4. 6.
You're clear. I'll find a way to get that partition open. Stand by for now, 621.
Over there. I've sent you a marker.
Did you find an access point? Good job sniffing that out.
Unauthorized access detected. Transitioning to phase 1.5.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
Well, shouldn't I be in range of some snipers by now? Where are they? Three, 4, 5, 6.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
You are being more annoying than usual.
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer. You're up close now, 621.
3,
Destroy the target.
4, 5.
Raven, it'll be easier to immobilize if you aim for the neck joint.
Can you go down, please?
Nepenthes sustaining damage. Polarized depth 1.
The Nepenthes artillery platform is silent.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long road ahead of us.
Okay, nothing new there. Nice quick mission. The fact you can't assault boost straight down is annoying, but it would trivialize that mission.
No new messages.
Okay, so we're going on to depth 2, are we? Straight on.
Here comes the follow-up, 621. You're going to be exploring Depth 2. The sector's made up of a sprawling rail network designed to transport resources. It'll be a complex route, with a lot of blind spots. Be ready for close quarters combat.
Raven, there's something you should know. I've obtained the comms log from the Balaam squad that went in before you. It looks like they have another mission here, and it's not part of their survey. Guard mechs won't be the only threat. Balaam's agenda is just as dangerous.
Okay, let's go back to our unnamed mech. I do like this melee weapon. The problem is it's not going to be good against the boss at the end of this level. For everything before then, I think we're better off just sticking with what we have and going with our standard loadout. Why am I pressing tab to go backwards? What button? What game was that? I'm confusing it with Subnautica. Subnautica's the one where it's tab to go back. Does Starfield do that as well? I've started playing that recently.
Just so you know, 621, my radar won't be able to reach the lower depths. You'll have to trust your eyes and ears.
Red 5 also should send an assassin after us, who was a fair bit more dangerous than Red 5 himself was. More due to the room you have to take them on in.
System activating combat mode.
Let's go, Raven. This is where the survey begins in earnest.
What the hell? Okay, let's actually trigger the things in the right order this time.
According to the structural drawings, the route continues past this partition. Looks like the power's out. Let's find a way to bring it back online.
Hey, there's an ambush down here, so why aren't you showing me them?
An ambush!
Been waiting for you, Raven! You're gonna die, traitor!
Sounds like you found Balaam's MTs. Eliminate them, 621.
Damn the Archivist.
Control panel identified. This should get the power back online. The elevator's back online too. Let's take it back up to the upper level.
Wait, I forgot it's one of these.
The partition should open now. See if you can get access. The heat exchanger section's up ahead. This is around where the comms log for Balaam's advanced squad cuts off.
No, this is where we're about to be ambushed by another dude. Yeah, this is the ambush room, but I forget which way they come in from.
It seems we're alone.
We are not. Where are you?
Raven, ambush!
You must be brave. Yes, you do seem rather construed.
Independent mercenary cold call. AC dead slide. It seems he's a black market contract killer.
Well, nothing personal. This is just business. I see why poor Iguazu couldn't beat you. Why he abandoned his red gun pride and succumbed to his frustrations. What a pity. You shouldn't have been so hard on the poor lad.
2 repair kits remaining.
Just back down here.
Is that your view? I'd hope to carry your body back in one piece and deposit it at the lad's feet. But it seems things won't be so easy.
1 repair kit remaining.
It comes. The inevitable.
AC dead sled destroyed. Cold call won't be a danger to you anymore. Iguazu. He even tried sending an assassin after you.
That fight is a lot harder than meeting Iguazu down here. He is much better prepared to match my speed. And
Defense program station point 0. Intruder identified. Threat level 7.
What was that? Raven, watch out. That weapon must be guarding the steps. I'll see what data I can find.
and it's disappeared. Good. I believe we've checked back here every single time. There's never anything. Okay, we can't go that way. We have to go this way. Let's not waste time. I forget whether you guys are going to leave me alone. I think you guys do. I think it's some of the later ones that are going to turn around and try and kill me.
Ventilation duct identified. Looks like it's connected to the control room.
Defense program phase 2.5. Intruder proximity to critical sector confirmed.
Looks like the partitions on the upper level have closed. Let's find the access point and lift the lockdown.
Keep forgetting that this web or this particular door does have a heavy attack, which works just as well. Let's turn manual aim it on so we can actually hit these things.
There. That's the control panel. I forced the partitions and the elevators back online. The defense system is onto us.
Seems like smooth sailing, 621. As if you hardly need help from me. Once you get so good at exploring.
I had help. Okay, we're up to the boss now. We actually don't need to resupply.
I expect that defense weapon will be waiting for us. Be careful, Raven.
This will probably take us a couple of attempts. The melee weapon we have is not great for this, this thing, just because it's designed for extreme close range. So we're not going to be able to capitalize on it as much as we ordinarily would do.
Intruder detected in closed sector. Defense program phase 3.0.
I don't entirely remember all of this thing's abilities. I just know that its big laser is the thing you want to avoid. But it also has a plasma cannon.
Terminating target.
It's one of those bubbly gun shoot things, so it's quite nasty at close range.
Enemy analysis complete. That's the Enforcer, an AI-controlled prototype developed by the PCA. It was designed to defend key watchpoint sectors and eliminate any intruders. Whatever they're hiding down here, they wanted it to stay hidden.
AP at 50%.
Evasive maneuvers, Raven.
Right.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
Phase 3.5. Task releasing output limiter. Reconfiguring energy draw and maximum balance for all actuators. Terminating intruder. Rescue 7. 8. Verdict. Rescue fire explosion.
AP at 50%.
Raven, you're the only one who can complete this survey. Walter believes in you, and so do I.
Gotcha. I remembered halfway through the fight, now being airborne is way more useful against this guy. Hey above it.
Confirmed. Enemy unit is silent. Walter should have some data on the next sector. Let's take a break for now, Raven.
Yeah, being airborne against that guy helps a lot. Just because it makes it so much easier to dodge its melee's attacks, which are probably its most dangerous attacks aside from its primary lasers.
No new messages.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your records have been updated. Sorry, Raven. It's just me. I wanted to let you know that some strange new data has been added to the arena's integration program. Why don't we go and have a look?
That did throw me for a second. That was good. I was like, wait a second. That's Ara, isn't it? That's not All Mind. Okay, I think this should be the last one, shouldn't it? Yeah, Delta 3. I don't think we've seen that before. AC data that Ara discovered in the integration program appears to be a sample that All Mind was testing. Raven, I was looking for a follow-up to Mind Gamma, but I couldn't find anything here. I did find something else, though. A vast horde of prototype builds with Institute parts. But there was some... but there may be some way to use these. We've been doing it this way before, or so far, so we may as well. I don't think All Mind ever gave us a booster or... any of these. Nah. Do I have another All Mind weapon I can use instead of this? Multi-energy rifle. Not that we can equip the damn thing. Actually, no, we can equip it. There's quite literally nothing stopping us. But nah. Let's just take this on in our usual fashion.
Raven, I realized something while I was checking through the program. If that AC uses Coral technology, then I should be able to effectively pilot it myself. If it's not too much trouble, how about a test run?
Ah, so this is the final boss of one of the two runs. Ooh, that was close.
Thank you, Raven. I believe I've learned a lot.
Clear all arena programs. Redshift. Ooh, we have an improved coral weapon. Or, laser, what do they call them? It's not a sword. I think it's a, plasma wave? We have things we can actually upgrade our weapon or our version with.
That was incredible, Raven. There's something I realized when I was playing the role of pilot. Humanity assumed its current form to fight itself. To choose from infinite selections. That is the essence of the human race. And the key to biological evolution. Perhaps it is also a clue to what Allmind's true goal is.
I'm getting the feeling that Allmind's true goal is to make us an R1. Let's go to AC data, load Pew Pew. Let's tab again. Let's swap out Moonlight. Lightwave Blade. Coral Oscillator, which is basically the same thing. I'll take that. It has more base damage, but it loses its charge power, but I almost never use the charge on most melee weapons. So that's absolutely worth swapping. And here's this. I mean, why not? We're using most of the coral stuff anyway. The only thing we don't have equipped is this thing here, which is the coral generator, just because it has such a long recharge delay. Like 4 seconds. No, thank you. And our weight is still reasonable for that. And then, yeah, everything else is fine. And I am inclined to keep our orbits and... what's the weapon we're using on this one? Yeah, laser drones. Which are... they're situational. The laser drones are kind of air. The problem with the laser drones is that in order for them to do any effect, they actually have to reach the target. You can basically assume them as missiles. If you don't have a direct line of sight, they'll just impact something along the way, so they're not actually going to get to the target and start firing at it. Once they're firing at the target, then that's great, because it'll be making the enemy, or either forcing the enemy to dodge or forcing the enemy to take damage. So let's save this. But I think, given what I know we're going to be up against next, let's stick with our usual.
Back to work, 621. Depth 3 is next, and it's where our intel gets sparse. It's an underground cave, blocked at the end by a high-powered laser barrier. As long as it's in operation, no one's getting any deeper inside. Which brings me to the job. The laser is powered by a massive reactor. I want you to destroy it from the inside. Once the barrier's down, we'll step into the unknown. Where the coral's waiting for us.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take this approach, I think. And we'll just deal with the snipers at close range, rather than specifically try and bring long-range weapon for the snipers. Basically, the inner ring.
Walter, it's like he already knows where the coral convergence is. What makes him so confident?
The inner ring we have to get to has, I think, 4 segments. Each has 2 sniper turrets on it. And the entire point of this mission is just to get to that central section so you can get inside it.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the reactor and disable the laser barrier.
Raven, let's start by finding our way in. Watch your footing. You don't want to fall into those lasers.
High-level threat detected. Threat level 8. Defense phase 4.0. Terminating target.
This area is defended by snipers. Don't let them shoot you down.
High-level threat. That's a step up from intruder.
No sign of the corporations. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Okay, I believe I've got all the chests that are actually on this level, and we are below the snipers here, aren't we? We are, good. There's one set of those that are particularly nasty, but I forget where around they are. Here they are. You're the annoying one. And there's more than one of you, isn't there? Okay, full sweep. Down.
Trace around the outside, 621. There must be a way in. Find the pressure chamber, 621. Destroy it, and the resulting overload will cause the reactor core to explode.
The threat has entered the reactor. Defense phase 4.5.
Fight back, Raven.
I really went above and beyond to keep that laser barrier going.
Defense weapon destroyed. The pressure chamber is behind that partition.
Okay. There's no enemies on this side, so
2
let's
repair
heal
kits
here.
remaining.
There, 621. Destroy the target. Pressure chamber destroyed. Get out of there before it explodes, 621.
Okay, you annoying bugger. Where are you?
The partition!
Defense program phase 5.0. Pattern C. Terminating threat.
No vital signs. There's no pilot.
Let's institute tech. 621, there's no time.
Calculating time until core explosion. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left.
Upgrade to threat level 9. Terminated.
AP at 50%.
The cover's quicker than I can change my weapons.
Right hand engine.
Threat begins to do city.
Did you get it?
Raven, release the partitions.
Trying to. Accelerate meltdown?
You've got a job to do, 621. Don't fail me now.
Raven, you have to get clear.
It's gonna blow. Brace for impact. That was a close one. Look, the laser barrier's weakening. The coral's near. That's another solid milestone in our work.
Okay.
How was the trip underground, Walter?
The enforcement system's silent, at least. Tried to take 621 with it. Good thing it failed.
Well, that deals with the PCA then. What about the corpse?
Arquebus told us to wait before entering Terra Incognita.
So you're close then. The corpse won't be helping each other over the finish line.
Yeah. Arquebus wants Balaam out of the picture first.
Looks like Arquebus is gonna win the race no matter what.
Short term, maybe. But I think 621's going to be the key in the end. And that's why I shouldn't be the one to choose which jobs we take.
Sounds risky. Our friends must be getting antsy.
Maybe. But I think 621's got friends to worry about, too.
No new messages.
Raven, you've got 2 requests to go with the order from Arquebus. One is from the Liberation Front. The other's from Allmind. You should consider what your choice means, Raven. For my part, I've chosen to trust in you. Whatever you decide, I know you'll mean it.
So I know what the request from Liberation Front is. Is this a choice? It's a triple choice, yes. This one's new, so this is the one we're gonna have to take on. Because we've only got 15 minutes left in the episode and there's a non-zero chance this is going to take multiple attempts because it's a new mission, so it's going to be harder than previous ones. I think we'll leave it here for today. Strictly speaking, a little bit on the early side, but not that early in the grand scheme of things. Let me just get these things off our list. There we go. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today and for the week. Hopefully we'll still have enough time next week to finish everything that's remaining. We have this mission, then we need to fight Rusty, then we need to fight our way through to The coral weapon, that's the end of chapter 4, which leaves us 2 days. Yeah, we can go 4 or 5 days if we need to finish everything else. Yeah, we'll leave it there for today. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back again next week, next Monday, where we will take on this new mission from All Mind to kill V3. And then I believe we have a fight with Rusty. And then we'll see where things go from there. So thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.